Civil media. And of the other problems that are being multiplied in the society is the electoral model. In simple words, the MPs, those who are selected by the people, are not selected by the people but from the political parties, and therefore their responsibility and their accountability is towards the political party and to the so-called tribal chief, as the professor would say, and not towards the people, because the people do not vote for the MPs. People vote for political parties, and political parties have managed to absorb, suck in the entire society and force us to live in really awful conditions of repression for years, of conditions of disrespect of any rights, of justice, of law, of legal system. And I believe that we as civil society organizations, although if we do not focus ourselves and say jointly that this year what we want is to have open lists for the next elections, because we want to vote for individuals who will offer something specific and concrete. And from here we will start unbundling the reforms. I don't expect any reforms in the system or boost in the corruption reforms, because we have displaced the core for the accountability and responsibility. It should not be towards the political party but to those who are voting, and I think that this would be the basis if we want to hope that some changes would happen. The second thing that I want to just talk about, we have there was a statement also indicated from my interview with Civil, which you can see on the slides in the back. I think that this year we will start to have the claritiveness of politicians, activists and political parties. It is indicated that the blockade of VMRO, DPMN and DUI is scandalous in my opinion regarding the law on prevention and protection against discrimination. Why is it scandalous? Because DUI is a political party which says that in the core of its program and action the EU integrations are placed. DUI is the political party who is leading the EU integration department in the government of Macedonia. DUI is a political party who at the same time all these months while leading the EU integrations department in the government is blocking the law for which the European Commission says it is one of the requirements for the opening of the negotiations. So either I'm stupid and I don't understand something and someone has to explain this to me. How can the political party, which has in the core of their political program and who is actually leading the integrations in the government and has all the resources there to take us a bit further in this integration processes, is at the same time blocking the law without which the European Commission says negotiations will not start unless we have it. So where is the truth here? I believe that this year we will start noticing the false statements, the false efforts, and perhaps we will also start observing the never distorted coalition between VMRO-DPMNE and DUI, which probably is based on the common value system that they share: corruption, populism, totalitarianism, and so on and so forth. That was the second issue that I wanted to mention. And the third one, before I conclude, is that we finally, as a society, this year will have to overcome the panic and fear against the definitiveness of our status. I think that at this moment we are undergoing a panic condition because 30 years we probably were Slovenes, we were maybe anti-Slovenes, we maybe want to go to NATO or maybe not, we maybe want to go to EU or maybe we only want the money from the EU and nothing else. And through all that we were somehow managing in a fluid sort of manner, and I think that it somehow became a manner of living, a manner of self-observation, of self-acceptance, not having anything definite. We could have been Macedonia, Republic of Macedonia, Fyrom, and so on and so forth. Everything was fluid and could have been stated in different manners. Now we are, by the way, congratulations, we are now Republic of North Macedonia, and we are now becoming part of NATO, and hopefully we will open the negotiations and start moving towards the EU, which also means a definite status of this society, of this collective. And I think that we are facing huge panic and fear because we don't want to be definite in anything, who we are, where we are, and where are we going. But we will have to do that, and I think this is the right time for that. Thank you.
Civil Media